Imagine two of football's biggest icons, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and David Beckham, friends turned rivals on the field, now squaring off in a whole new arena. They've both built empires and amassed fortunes, but who truly reigns supreme in the world of luxury? In this video, we're diving into an epic showdown between Beckham and Ibrahimovic to see who really lives the most lavish life. Stick around, because this is one battle you won't want to miss. Business. Both players are considered great businessmen, but which of them has the most lucrative sources of income? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, owns the Paddle Center, a training center focused on padel. And because it is considered one of the fastest-growing sports in the world, Zlatan made a point of investing in this business model and has already built 4 units in Sweden, intending to open many more in the coming years. In the soccer business, the player has acquired 50% of the shares in Hammarby, a Swedish first division team. In addition, Zlatan also invests in several other areas, such as his line of cosmetics, which seems to be very successful since the store's official Instagram has more than 200,000 followers. And as if that were not enough, Ibrahimovic has even launched a mobile app called Zlatan Legends, where he is the main character who kicks steel balls to save the universe, having all his features based on his form, and we cannot fail to say that his image can also be considered another big deal for the Swedish giant. Because he is considered a very famous celebrity and admired by his fans, several companies are willing to invest a lot of money to associate their brands with him. On his Instagram, for example, where he has more than 50 million followers, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has already made publics for companies such as Volvo, Visa, and Samsung, among many others. David Beckham, for his part, decided to become a businessman by investing millions of dollars to buy the Inter Miami football team, which is part of Major League Soccer, the main soccer league in the United States. Beckham also invests in other businesses. He is, for example, co-owner of Gildy Sports, a professional online gaming team. He also has stakes in Lunas, a company focused on the electrification and restoration of automobiles. And Beckham even invests in Cellular Goods, a manufacturer of cannabis-based products, in the world of advertising. David Beckham has been one of the players who has made the most money from his image. Taking advantage of his beautiful appearance, and his name is known all over the world, he starred in campaigns for the biggest companies in the world, such as Armani, Gillette, Pepsi, Jaguar, Adidas, Walt Disney, among many others brands. And since we don't know how much they make from each deal, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Mansions. When it comes to buying nice properties to live in, the two stars don't skimp, but who owns the most luxurious mansions? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, owns a mansion located on a 20,000 square feet plot of land in the city of Malmö in Scania, Sweden. Although there is not much information about the property, it is known that the 2-story mansion was purchased by the player in mid-2007 for almost $5 million. When he wants to retire, he has acquired a church to turn into his residence. Located in the Östermalm district of Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, the property was built at the end of the 19th century and has almost 10,700 square feet spread over 4 floors. Ibrahimovic has also lived in several mansions, but he preferred to rent them rather than buy them. And according to what has been reported in the media, it is known that the property is undergoing some good renovations, and this cost does not seem to be any problem for Ibrahimovic, as he seems to be willing to invest a real fortune in this unusually. And to acquire this old church and turn it into his future home, the player, who is nicknamed by his fans a semi-god, needed to invest around £9.4 million. Meanwhile, David Beckham also likes to enjoy a lot of luxury. In 1999, for example, he bought a gigantic 17-acre property that was named Buckingham Palace because it resembles Queen Elizabeth's former palace. The property is known to have sold in 2014 for around $15 million. He has also lived in a spectacular mansion in Beverly Hills, California. This is a masterpiece located on a 35,000 square foot lot at the top of the hills. The architecture of the house is very modern, and going inside this is no different. The materials used in the finishing, for example, are all top of the line. The residence also has very large rooms, which offer greater integration between the environments. The kitchen, for example, is huge, with a beautiful white countertop in the center, ideal for gathering the whole family. Another interesting point in the house is that there are large glass windows from the floor to the ceiling, which provide excellent natural lighting. In total, the property has 11,200 square feet of built area, distributed in 6 bedrooms and 8 spacious bathrooms. It also has exclusive facilities, such as a gigantic wine cellar and a private cinema with comfortable armchairs. Outside, there's a beautiful leisure area equipped with an incredible infinity pool, all this with a stunning view of the city. And to live in this mansion, there is no doubt that it is necessary to spend a real fortune. It is estimated that the property is valued at around $25 million, or you can do the same as David Beckham, who instead of buying, decided to rent, paying around $30,000 a month. But he once owned another even more expensive property in Beverly Hills. Although there is not much information, it is known that the land has approximately 13,000 square feet and was sold in 2018 for a whopping $33 million. The player's most expensive property is located in London, more specifically in Holland Park, one of the regions with the most expensive area in the world. The facade of the house has classic architecture, where David Beckham has already posted a photo installing a decoration. On social networks, some moments inside this residence have already been shared, and it was possible to see that there is a fireplace in the living room where the family usually meets and a gym where his wife usually exercises. And because it is located in one of the noblest regions of the UK, the price of this property is estimated to be over $40 million. As David Beckham has the most valuable mansions, he wins this round. Point for him. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for Zlatan Ibrahimovic against 2 points for David Beckham, and he is the winner of this fierce battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the superstars, write your best recommendation below.